Right, we've entered October, which traditionally means it's time for the bigger games to be released, ready for the Christmas build-up. And I just wanted to do this video now talking about the upcoming big releases we have, kind of what games that I'm looking forward to, what I think about the games coming out as well. So I've just wrote down the list of the kind of games that I'm interested in, and well, kind of the big releases that are coming out, and just my thoughts on all of them. So to kick things straight off, the number one most anticipated game of all of this year that I'm looking forward to for the past couple of years actually, Assassin's Creed 3. I cannot wait for this game. It looks awesome. I can't stop watching trailers and gameplay clips of it. It just looks amazing. As you know, I'm a massive fan of Assassin's Creed. I've completed all of them. And I'm just keen to see what happens next in Desmond's story, really. Obviously, we've got a new assassin called Connor, new setting as well, so we're away from the Ezio Italian side of Assassin's Creed. We're now entering America, and kind of it's getting a bit more modern as we go along. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing this new style Assassin's Creed. It looks really, really good. Yeah. Day one buy for me, and probably going to be a day one buy for a lot of you as well. I might even go for the Join or Die edition, the special edition. You get a steel case, and you also get like a medallion thing as well. It looks really cool, and I'm a sucker for steel cases anyway, so yeah, I might have to go for that one. Next up is a game that was released very recently, and that's Resident Evil 6. The only reason I put this in this list is because it is a very, very big release. Obviously it's late in the year as well, so it does tie in with this kind of towards Christmas list of releases. It hasn't done, like, judging from what people said, it hasn't done as well as they'd hoped, with reviews and things like that, because I haven't played any Resident Evil before, only the very first one years ago. But the only reason I'm talking about it is because I know that a lot of fans are very disappointed in the game, saying it's lost its horror factor. It's kind of turning into a military shooter when it's supposed to be a survival horror game. And even I agree with that. I've watched videos and stuff of the first one. Like I said, I played the first one, and it's very eerie, walking around an old house, very kind of bit jumpy moments, them infamous dogs that jump through the windows and scare you in the first one. I even remember that. But I've watched clips of Resident Evil 6. I haven't played the demo yet, but I've watched people play it, and it does look really, really different. They've made it. I read one quote actually that's really fits really well, and they've turned it into a Michael Bay film. As you know, Michael Bay, over the top explosions, Hollywood special effects chucked in everywhere, and that's kind of what's happened to Resident Evil. It's kind of sold out really, and it's turned into a Call of Duty like clone really. It's trying to get success from what Call of Duty does, and I don't think that worked with the franchise, but yeah, let's see how that does. Next up is of course Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's out in a couple of months, just over a month's time now. In November that's out. You all know how I feel about Call of Duty. I used to love it, but over the years I've really lost interest in it. My first Call of Duty was World at War, then I got Modern Warfare 2, then got Black Ops, and that was it. That's when I stopped. I didn't get Modern Warfare 3. Black Ops I felt was really kind of annoying to play. Every time I played it I wasn't enjoying it. I was just getting annoyed. There's people like doing all the hacks, and I think they've gone really overboard with kind of perks and kill streak rewards, things like that, and I think it was much better when it was in World at War and COD 4, when you just had the 3 basic kill streak rewards. Like in Modern Warfare 2 you could have a nuke. How unfair is a nuke, for God's sake? So yeah, Call of Duty, I don't know if I'm getting this. I probably will get it because I want to play zombies with a couple of my friends. Shout out to Mega M Boom and Ryan Star. Give them a search up top. Very similar to my videos, really good. Yeah, they're definitely worth a subscribe. But yeah, I'll probably only get Black Ops of the zombies, and that's after I've watched a few videos of it. I will have to judge. I'm not getting it day one. I want to see maybe a price drop, or if the videos really do kind of intrigue me, I will look into getting it quicker. But yeah, at the moment it's only the zombies that are kind of hooking me in to get it. I'm not really interested in the multiplayer, competitive multiplayer really. Another big release is Halo 4. Now, I don't have an Xbox 360, but I know that this is a big release, so I thought I'd stick it on the list. If any of you've got an Xbox, tell me what I'm missing out on. I've never played a Halo game in my life. So yeah, Halo 4, and I know that's a big release. Next is a new console. We've got the Wii U coming out, and something that I'm very excited for, because there's 3 big games that I want on day one. That's Zombie U, Rayman Legends, and New Super Mario Bros. U. They all look very good games, and I've spoke about the Wii U in the past, and I'm not going to talk about it loads because I could talk about the Wii U for another 10 minutes or something on this video. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the Wii U, and I'll probably do a video about that in the near future actually. Yeah, so the Wii U, that's going to be a big kind of Christmas hit. That's probably the big, it'll probably happen. We'll probably get the same as what happened with the Wii. I mean, all the shops are going to sell out of it and things like that, but again, it might not, because it's very kind of. I'm not going to talk about it because I can see myself getting into a further debate about the Wii U. So yeah, I'll save that for another video. Another big release is Medal of Honor Warfighter. Of course, the first Medal of Honor was a bit of a flop, so I'm quite surprised to see that they're bringing out another Medal of Honor game. I haven't played the first one, so yeah, I can't really judge it much. All I know is it's a competitor for Call of Duty really, and we know it's not going to beat Black Ops 2 with kind of buys and things like that. So yeah, I don't know, but I knew it was a big release, so I'd stick it on. Another day one buy for me is next one is WWE 13. Huge WWE fan. I had WWE 12 since day one. I love that, and I'm really looking forward to 13. I like the kind of direction they're taking it with the Attitude Era, getting all those old wrestlers back in. I'm really looking forward to playing it actually. It's looking really good. And so yeah, WWE 13 day one buy for me. Next is a game that I've only just I've never been interested in the older ones, but this one has really intrigued me, and that's Lego Lord of the Rings. I know that the Lego franchise is very popular. We've had Lego Harry Potter, Batman, Indiana Jones, Star Wars. There's been loads of them, but the Lord of the Rings one has intrigued me most because I really want a good Lord of the Rings game, and I haven't had that since the movie tie-in games back on the PS2. So to get it in Lego form, it does look really good. What I like about it as well is on the cutscenes they've used the actual voices from the movies themselves and put them into the cutscenes on the Lego game, so that's really cool. It does look really funny to see kind of Ian McKellen's voice on a miniature Lego figure. And it does look really good. It's going to be great online co-op as well. So yeah, that's one game I'm really looking forward to. And next one is a day one buy is Hitman Absolution. I've never played a Hitman game. I've dabbled around with. I've had little goes at an older one. I can't remember what one it was, but I've never owned a Hitman game. But this one looks really good. I love stealth games. I think what made me want to get this is after I played Deus Ex Human Revolution, because I played that in a very stealthy way, and after that I really felt like playing a lot more stealth games. And then obviously Hitman is a very good stealthy game, and something I'm really excited about. Like I said, I've never played Hitman, so it's going to be great for me to kind of get myself into the franchise and kind of see what it's all about really. So I'm really excited for that. Another big release coming out is Far Cry 3. I've never played Far Cry 1 or 2. I know that 2 is really cheap and I may pick that up, but Far Cry 3 does really look good. I'm really intrigued by it, and it's not just your typical shooter, go around shooting mercenaries. It does look really unique. I'm only aware of this recently, but I didn't know it was a not sandbox, but kind of open world. You can go where you want, drive around what you want to do, things like that. So I really like games like that, so I'm kind of intrigued by that now. So I'm going to watch a few more trailers and decide if Far Cry 3 is for me, and see if I want to get that. And the last one I've wrote down is Little Big Planet Karting. It looks like a really fun game. Obviously Little Big Planet is very popular on the PlayStation, and why not mix that with like a karting game, get a few mates round and play that. It looks really good. Obviously there's going to be big comparisons to Mod Nation races. I did have that for a short period of time, but I kind of faded out of it. It wasn't really for me, but I think Little Big Planet Karting might get me back into that. It looks a really fun game, and something that I could imagine being really good fun online. But yeah, that's just the list of the games that I've wrote down of the big releases. Drop down in the comments what you thought about these games and if you're getting any of them. Also drop down if I've missed any out. I've tried to keep the kind of big releases on the list. So yeah, that's about it. Drop down what you thought, like I said, and leave any likes, anything like that. I really appreciate it. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.